play and call it work.
Oi! You think you can come and get all the shiny stuff for yourself? Well, me and my boys are here to take it from ya.
And with that announcement, a big wah army of Iron Jaws and Bone Splitters appears next to the camp of the Bloody Crusade. Unfortunately for them, they've sent off several warbands down into the Grand Storm Vault to pillage for artifacts. Angrath quickly rallies his forces of what's left to try to defend against the combined forces of the Iron Jaws and the Bone Splitters pouring towards their camp. This scenario is actually pretty straightforward. It's Battle for the Past from General's Handbook 2019, with some narrative modifications for our Realmscape features and spells.
Actually, might be the 2018 one.
Oh, sorry. No, this is 2019. You're thinking of chapter approved.
Yeah.
2019. Oh, because we're going this way rather than this way. I see. Yeah, well, it's, like I said, a couple modifications. I wanted to set up a camp on the one side, so we're still doing this kind of deployment. And so basically there's 4 objectives, 1 on each side. It's hiding underneath the Hammathrowa right there.
Yeah.
And then 2 down the middle. And the ones in the middle are always worth 2. The one on your side is worth 1. The one on your opponent's side is worth 4. So it's only worth, this one's worth 1 to you and 4 to me. And this is Hammathrowa.
Welcome back.
Hammathrowa is back.
I was the one who introduced him to all of you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
He's back to torment me. He was just a side. He was literally filler content.
And it turned out to be so awesome that he became something. He's shown up a couple more times. He fought in the Watchers in Death. And so since he's already been fighting so many epic battles, he's going to start with an extra 3 wounds and attacks from the Strength from Victory.
He's part of his brand new Iron War. What is it called? What is the book called?
Auric War Clans? Auric War Clans? You should know this. The book is right here. Auric War Clans.
All right.
But this is a big wah. So it's not Iron Jaws, it's not Bone Splitters, it's a big wah. And he's a general. We got an Iron Jaws on one side. We got Ardboys and Brutes and Gorgruntras, and we've got of course he's brought his hype man.
Yeah, hype man.
The War Chanter and the Shaman. And then on the Bone Splitter side, we've got Orc Morboys, Savage, or is the Boar Morboys, Savage. I can't remember. They're called Boar Rider. The
Boar something.
The Boar Boys.
The Boar Boys.
We got a War Doc in there. We got a Savage Big Boss, and we've got a Prophet in the back, all ready to chant the name of Hammathrowa as he brings his first force. This is just his front force. He's got more of his army coming back, but he just couldn't wait, so he whipped a bunch forward to charge into your lines. What do we have on your side? A whole lot of chaff, it looks like.
Yeah, my standing forces that were licking their wounds or were held back as the rest of my forces are scattered about the storm bolts. We have 20 Blood Reavers, 40 Marauders, 10 Blood Warriors, Wrathmongers out front with a Chaos War Shrine in the back. And
of course we have, what's his face?
That's Veclor. And
no, I meant your warlord.
Oh, Angrath. Angroth.
Angroth, not Angrath.
Yeah, Angroth, the Brazen Reaver. And we got Veclor, we got the 2 Slaughter Priests, one is, their names are very complicated.
It's fine, we don't have to remember their names right now.
And 2 squads of 2 Korgorath, separate. And of course, we have
Skull Crushers, who are only going to be 2 wounds each because they're licking their wounds from the last battle.
Right, yeah, they're only, now they're only 2. At first it was 4, now it's 3, now it's 2.
Yeah, I know, it's just, they're actually going to start their full wounds, but wouldn't it be funny?
Yeah, it'd be hilarious.
Like, hilarious.
Pay the full price and then they'll get like 2/5 of their wounds.
I think it's hilarious.
That's super funny, yeah.
Yeah.
And then he gets an extra 3 attacks.
Yeah, exactly. No, we're not going to do that.
Except for his 3 wounds and attacks.
Oh, no, but that's,
100%.
You also got upgrades.
I know, it's true, it's fair. I know, I'm just...
Hold it, fair? Why are you throwing that word around? This is a narrative campaign, buddy. You gotta work. Work for it.
You better work.
You gotta work for it. You don't have to, fairness. Fairness.
Fair.
You reminded me of my 9-year-old. That's not fair. And I'm like, you don't even know what fair means, and it doesn't even exist. So deal with it. It's life.
Fairness is an abstract thing.
Yeah, exactly. And is it really fair if your sister had a cookie, so you get a cookie now too? Is that fair? Is that what fair means?
It just happened.
Probably. I can think of lots of things that I know probably have happened. I don't remember. Anyways, our special Realmscape feature is going to be Reckless Aggression. So similar to the one from the Realm of Gur. That is, at the beginning of your charge phase, any of your units that are within 12 inches of enemy units and don't get within 3 inches of them, suffer D3 mortal wounds.
Right.
In other words, if you're close and you don't charge, or you fail your charge, you basically just, boom, a couple of your guys just fall over dead.
You have an hard time.
Yeah. On top of that, I added in that if you do charge, you get to re-roll 1s to hit. Unmodified 1s, of course.
Right.
Because if you get a +1 to hit, I would hate to say, sorry, you don't get to re-roll those 1s that are failed, because that's what that would mean.
Yeah.
Gotta love that. So yeah, unmodified 1s you can re-roll. And then we got a couple spells. We actually got Cower, so you could use it on my monster. That would be kind of funny. And we also got Amber Spear.
Yeah, the usual.
The usual ones, which I got 3 different casters who are ready. I just wish you had monsters. Is this a monster? That's not a monster, right?
No, it's not.
So I can't use Cower. That's okay. I'll just use Amber Spear and then all my other spells and abilities. And it should be fun. We already deployed. I won the roll-off, and I actually got to finish deploying first, so I get to choose who goes first.
Time of the campaign.
Yeah, so you're going to go first.
Oh, wow, really? Okay.
Yeah. Oh, you thought I was going to choose to go first? Grab objectives?
Definitely not, yeah.
Yeah, no. You've gone first, or you've made me go first every single game so far, and so now you're going first.
Oh.
Don't forget there's important objectives in the middle.
I know. I'm just gonna, I'm gonna run up the middle and see what happens.
Okay. Corn turn 1.
Corn turn 1. All right, it's time to start with prayers, and let's get weird with Vorgonic. Over here, he's gonna go blood sacrifice on himself on a 4 or more, but I actually have an altar because this is my territory. I get to reroll where it mattered. He's gonna suffer D3 more wounds. Unfortunately, it is 3.
It's okay. Corn likes it. You get a blood tithe.
I do. But we do have dark protection from the shrine. 6s, nah, it doesn't matter.
He ignores wounds and mortal wounds on 6s.
Yeah, my mortal model.
Your mortal model's mortal wounds. Brings him down to 3.
Goriadon is gonna pray for killing frenzy.
On a
4, rerollable. Hey, there we go.
Hey, altars!
+1 to hit. We'll do it on the Marauders. Why not? Yeah, right in the middle. And we're gonna go with Goriadon casting Wild Form. We got a 10.
You got it.
All right.
My War Doc is in range to try to unbind if they roll 11 or 12.
War Doctor.
Nope.
And that'll just go on the Wrathmongers.
+2 to charge and run. And then we have the slow and inexorable advance. Wasting no time, they roar and jump and run out of their camp straight, basically to meet head on with the Iron Jaws and the Bone Splitters.
I got no other choice.
Hammathrowa seems pleased.
Yeah, well, I wanted the objectives too. Now I also forgot one prayer on this guy. I'm just gonna roll the 3 up if I get it. I don't, so it doesn't matter.
You don't get to reroll?
No, it's because his prayers are different than their prayers.
Oh, they're not called
Pretty sure.
prayers, they're called something else?
Yeah, so I failed. Even if I could reroll, I failed to reroll.
What was it going to do?
Reroll hit rolls, all hit rolls for a core unit, so I would have picked like one of the 2 units in front of me.
Okay, so I don't get that.
No,
So
next
just,
time maybe.
So just the +1 hit on them, and you gave them the plus movement, which you already used for the plus charge. Okay, or plus run. And you're not within 12 inches of me, so you're not going to take mortal wounds for not having charge, which is good.
And I get a whopping 5 victory points.
Yeah, that's a lot. 5 victory points, and you got a lot of guys on them, so it's going to be hard for me to take them from you right away. So no matter what happens, if you can rack up those points.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Luca knows this, but I didn't say it on camera. Units that you lose this game,
Oh yes, that's right.
we roll for each of them. A full unit's destroyed. On a 1, it's gone permanently from your force.
I'm just randomly losing my poor guy. You know what's gonna be the Marauders? You show up to 1 game, you get wiped, roll a 1, and they're gone. There's something.
But if you win,
Right.
at most 2 things can be destroyed.
Unrecoverable.
So you stop once you've killed 2 things. So yeah. And if you win, we're going to let you roll on Path to Glory for one of your units.
Corn is pleased.
Yes, because Corn will basically bless you with upgrades. And now it's the Big Wah's turn! Now, the new Big Wah rules, I know they've been out for a couple weeks at least by the time you're watching this, probably a few weeks by the time you watch this. But essentially, I have to build up Wah points, which unlock abilities, and they kind of retroactively unlock the previous one. So, like, once I've unlocked an ability and I unlock the next one, I keep the first ones as well. And so, right away in my hero phase, I'll get D6 for my Mega Boss being there, +2 for my War Chanter, plus another 1 for each of the War Doc, and the Prophet. So it's going to be 4 plus, nice, 9 right off the bat. That unlocks my first 3 abilities. So basically, if you hurt me, in any phase, and there's no enemies within 9 inches of me, I get to move d6 inches. I can use the Wa magic trait, which is just basically I can spend my Wa points to get bonuses to my wizards, and I get +1 charge. So that's the important one right now. I can't wait to get up here where I get +1 hits and wounds. Hammathrowa's command trait is that he can use the Mighty Destroyer Ironjaw's Allegiance ability once per battle round for free, which is I choose a unit wholly within 18 inches of him. I think it has to be Ironjaws, and they can move if they're more than 12 inches away, charge if they're within 12 inches, or fight if they're within 3. So, but I'm only going to be able to do this once. So he is going to use it. He'll use it on the slow brutes.
Hello.
I've unlocked my +1 charge, but the Ard boys have their drums, which give them another +2 charge. So I'm going to let that hopefully get them there. Because of my profit on a 4+, I get a free command point. Nope.
Hammathrowa! Hammathrowa!
He dances, and Hammathrowa feels invigorated and gets +1 damage until my following hero phase. And then he'll do a mighty beat, where on a 4+, I can choose a unit, and they get to charge 3d6 inches. 4+. No, I failed that one too.
Oh, so he gets a chance.
And then my War Doc here will do the Glyph Doc dance on a 3+. He does. He'll give these Savage Boar Boy Maniacs +1 to their saving throws. So they're a 5-up save now.
Ooh.
Watch out. My Shaman is going to attempt to manifest Basham Lads on an 8 or higher, and he fails. That would have given everybody a +1 wound. Kind of nasty. My Prophet is going to attempt to cast Breath of Gorka Morka on a 6 or higher, and he gets it. So he's going to choose, and he didn't get a double. He chooses a unit of Bone Splitters, and they're going to double their movement, and they have fly. If I had rolled doubles, it would have tripled their movement. Did you want to try to stop this one?
Do you have any other spells to cast?
Yes, I do.
You know what? Yeah, sure, why not? I can stop 2 things. I fail? Yeah.
Failed. So this unit is going to double their move. The War Doc will try to cast Brutal Beast Spirits on a 6. He does it. I get to choose a unit. I didn't roll a double, so I don't get to choose 2 units. And they get +1 to run, charge, and hit rolls. You want to try to stop that?
Yeah, might as well.
You do not.
I fail. I don't get the +1.
No.
That's it.
I will also give that to the Savage Auric Boar Boy Maniacs. And then my Prophet is going to try to call down the Fist of Gork.
Goes up on a 5.
Goes up on a 5. Basically, I choose a unit within 24 inches enemy, and I get to roll a number of dice equal to the number of models in the unit.
Sure.
And every 6 is a mortal wound. But if I roll doubles, and I succeed,
right,
it's on a 4+ instead. In other words, half the unit just...
Yeah.
So I need a 5 to cast. Oh, that's a double!
Wow.
I wish I had a way to re-roll that.
Ah.
It's quite the hero phase.
Yep.
And they, with a roar, they move forward. Some of them riding through the wind, others just marching forward. And they sweep forward. I got some dangerous parts here, though, because these brutes are within 12 inches, as are the Ard boys. I'm hoping they'll make these long charges, otherwise they'll take D3 mortal wounds as they infight.
Yeah.
Because of the bestial hunger that the land is making them feel at the edge of the realm of Gur.
Let's see how bad this charge, and we just crash against each other. Let's see how bad.
Yeah, let's see how much damage is done at the end of this turn. Hammathrowa's Maw Crusher bellows, an inner bursting bellow at your priest out front. Goriadon. D6 shots. Oh, only 2. Hitting on 3s because of lookout, sir.
Hey.
Oh, look at that. It worked. 3s to wound. Ah, nothing. What a surprise. The charge phase begins. So pretty much everything of mine except for the War Doc and the Prophet and the Chanter and the Shaman are within 12 inches of an enemy. So anybody that you don't see finishing a charge is going to start to bash each other in the heads just to get rid of some of that pent up anger. So let's do some charges. My Boar Boys need a 5-inch charge. They currently have +2 charge. They made it. That gives them a 7-inch charge. So we are going to...
Sad. Make me sad is what you're going to do.
Yeah, because you don't get to charge. One of my guys can't get in. There. These Savage Orcs need a 5-inch charge. And they get a 10-inch charge.
Yes, they do.
Well, they're going to block out the big boss. He'll take some mortal wounds, but I would rather make room for those brutes to come on in. So we're just going to charge like this for now. Well, you know what? We can make a little line for him. He can still get in there, possibly. Let's try the big boss. 9 inches? I don't think so. Oops. Yeah, no, he's not making it. I'm not re-rolling that. I got 1 command point, not burning on that. I will send in the brutes. Oh, they made it! They made it!
Dang.
13 inches, baby!
Oh.
Here they come. 13-inch charge.
Hello.
Is it me you're looking for? I can see it in your eyes. All right. Hammathrowa, he's going to automatically make this charge. I don't even need to bother to roll it, but I'll roll it anyways just for fun. So he does a 8-inch charge.
He's going to go forward. Boom.
And then his destructive bulk, he's going to use it on the Wrathmongers.
Got a little nerfed if I recall.
Yes, it's only 5s instead of 8s, or 6 instead of 4s now.
Right.
So destructive bulk is 8 dice, each 5+ does a mortal wound. 3 mortal wounds.
There's no 4s there. Yeah.
Yeah, didn't matter. Ignore those on 6s thanks to your altar.
No,
one
not
Wrathmonger dies.
He's the champion, so I don't guess we'll go with this guy.
Does he get to fight? No, this is not the combat
Right.
phase. These brutes will charge, so 8 inches. So I'm just going to bring them in. Ooh, this is kind of tough because I
Leads
want.
on leads.
Well, it's also because I want the Ardboys to be able to get in too. So I'm going to put these guys here, just in case, so the Ardboys can get in. Ardboys will charge next. They got a +3 right now. If I had remembered to cast Wild Form, they'd probably have a +5 charge. So with +3, they're going 6 inches. Do I burn my 1 command point there and get these guys in? Because they're good. They're not currently. I'm glad that I didn't put the +1 damage on them right now.
Right.
I think I'm going to leave them.
Okay.
I really want them in, but I only have 1 command point.
They'll get there next time.
So if I rolled that 4+ to get a command point, I think I would have used it. And then the Gorgruntas, they will go 8 inches. So these Boar Boys will go here and here. So these 2 that made it within an inch of these Blood Warriors will possibly do mortal wounds. Each 4+. 1 mortal wound, which they're close enough to ignore it on a 6. They do not, so 1 wound on the Blood Warriors. The Savage Big Boss feels a little left out, so he swings wildly and inflicts 1 mortal wound on himself. Boom. And the Ardboys, disappointed they didn't get to the fight, start infighting, doing D3 mortal wounds to themselves. 1, and swings at a guy with a shield who ignored on a 6, and he does not. He's down to 1. Beginning of the combat phase, you want to use any command abilities?
I am.
What are you going to do?
Citadel from Varganak onto them. They get to reroll all hit moon rolls. Yeah.
It works on both of them though, right?
Yeah, technically it's both of them. Okay. But they're the only ones in combat, and I assume those are the only ones that are going to be in combat.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to draw the other ones in. Okay, so they'll be reroll +1 or reroll?
Reroll all hit moon rolls.
Nice. I'm going to select these brutes to fight first, and they're all going to get in, because we can pile in special, and this guy's got a 2-inch reach with his Gorhaka. And we're going to swing everything we got, and I get to reroll 1s because I charged.
Right.
But no other pluses. We'll start with the regular pairs of brute choppas, hitting on 3s. Reroll those 1s.
Okay, it's a good roll.
Not bad. 3s to wound. Whoa, -1 rend. Those 8 wounds there. What's your save normally?
5 up.
So 6 up now. And you ignore them on 6s too?
Just 1 damage?
Yeah, 1 damage each. Oh, and 1 right there.
So I ignore 2.
So 2 of them die. Now that means they get to fight back though, right? Or swing out.
After all your attacks are resolved.
Okay, so 2 die so far. The big old gore chop in the back, hitting on 4s. Reroll 1s. This one does 2 damage each. I'd like 2 to hit, thank you. 3s to wound. Only 1. -1 rend, so 6 up save. 2 damage, so 6 to ignore. Ooh, 1 more wound. Didn't realize the Boss Claws and Brute Smash is the same profile as the Gorhaka, so 4 attacks, 4s and 3s. Oh, 3s? Okay, we got 1, -1.
Rend 1s.
Oh, you made it! So you actually did pretty well there. So 2 of them die.
These 2 are going to die here, and they both have 2 models within an inch, so they get +1 to their roll on the their reckless death attack.
And
thingy.
then 1 takes a wound and goes down to 2
Yeah,
wounds.
okay. So now it's 1 mortal wound guaranteed, and on 5s and 6s it's D3. So it's
So 1 + 1, so 2. We'll take the brute on the end over here. He'll take 2 wounds, and that is the brute. So it's your turn. Marauders are fighting next.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get the most out of them. Now they have a rule called Barbarian Hordes. Before they pile in, I roll a D6. I get +1 if there's 20 or more models. I'm looking for a 5 or more. I do. So they get +1 to hit and wound.
Nice. They have piled in like crazy, and now you've got to allocate all their attacks. They're 3 attacks each, 1 base, +1 from the Wrathmongers, +1 from the Icon. So 10 will be attacking the brutes, 7 will be attacking Hammathrowa. 21 attacks in Hammathrowa, hit on 3s. You got the Icon that lets you reroll 1s to hit.
Got a couple more ones there.
Yeah, look at that, nice hit. 3s to wound, no rerolls.
Oh,
Look
wow.
at that solid roll. Now he has a 3-up save, and he's got the Armor of Gork, which means if I roll natural sixes, you take a mortal wound. So you take 1 mortal wound, and I actually failed 5 of them.
Wow.
Ouch.
Hey, they chip some down.
Brings him down to 13 wounds. You ignore the mortal wound on a 6.
I do not.
No, so 1 Marauder dies. 30 attacks into the brutes, hitting on 3s. Whoa, another good roll. Even if you didn't re-roll anything, this is a good roll. There's only 2 2s in there.
Wow.
You missed twice. 3s to wound. Yeah, look at that. That is fantastic.
That's a really good
You
roll.
might actually kill all the brutes. 4 up saves. That's a drop die. I'll re-roll that one. Oh, goodness. That's a lot of dead brutes. So there was a brute with how many wounds left? 2?
Looks like 1. Yeah.
Yeah, so 1 dead, 2 dead, 3 dead, 1 hurt. So obviously we're just going to kill the 3 non-guys.
Yeah.
And we'll keep the bosses a little better than this other guy. So that was pretty good. Brutes here are going to attack everything into your
Korgorath?
Korgorath. Thank you. That's the words. Let's start there. Jagged Gorehacka's hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s. Yikes. 3s to wound. Ugh, only 3 wounds, -1.
5-up save.
Ignoring it on 6s.
No, they have to be mortal.
Well, let's see. Still, jeez. And then the boss and the other Gorehacka hitting on 4s, re-rolling 1s. Ugh, this is bad.
All right.
This is very bad.
It's a bad
3s to wound. That's 2 wounds, -1.
5-ups.
2 damage. So he took 3 damage. Hey, that 3 damage total. All they did was bring 1 down to 5 wounds. We're gonna back up 2 seconds. I actually forgot to add some WA points for the charges I made and being in combat. So I actually ignore wounds and mortal wounds on 6s right now. So let's just start with the guys that took mortal wounds. You, no, and the shield guy, no, okay. 5 that Hammathrowa took. He gets 1 of them back, and 11 on the brutes. Come on, give me a couple of these back. Thank you, 2.
This goes back.
So that brute goes back to full. I was hoping for 1 more to get 1 more guy in there, but oh well.
Blood Warrior's gonna go ahead and pile in, try and maybe take out a Gorgrunta. Go there, there, and
Should be like a 4 in.
this one.
Regular guys hitting on 3s. No
They're-
rerolls.
They're near the Wrathmongers and the banner.
4s to wound.
Oh,
Ooh,
only 3.
3 wounds. No Ren, so 4 up saves. And 6 to ignore. Kitty. No kitty. 1 damage.
The Gorglaive hits on 3s and wounds on 3s with a rend of 1, so 2 of them.
So 5 up.
That's 2 damage.
Is 2 damage. Ignoring on 6s.
1.
1 damage, so I take 2 in total.
Huh.
So this guy will be down to 3. We're going to split our attacks a little bit with Hammathrower. He's going to swing some of his attacks in Wrathmonger. He's got 11 attacks with his main blade because of his +3. So 5 will go into them, 6 into the Marauders, and all the Mighty Fists into the Marauders. Let's try to kill those Wrathmongers. 3s to hit, re-rolling 1s.
Charged.
Yes. 3s to wound, and no re-rolls. Okay, we got 4 in. This is -1, 3 damage.
6 up armor.
3 damage, so 12. 6s to ignore.
Hey, they're dead.
Look at that. That was overkill.
So he's gonna target Hammathrowa, and he has to target the Gorgruntas.
Okay, so Hammathrower on a
2 or more, he takes a mortal wound. He just takes 1, he ignores it on a 6.
6, I ignore that. I ignore it. I was like, whatever, man.
And then the brutes take D3. 3.
3.
Oh, wow.
Which I ignore on 6s.
Kill 1. It does?
He does.
Wow.
Look at that.
Wow.
Well, they didn't get to fight, but they still got to kill like 4 or a couple of my brutes, so that's nice.
Blood Tithe.
And a blood tithe. The rest of Hammathrower's attacks onto your Marauders. 3s to hit. All of them hit.
Come.
3s to wound.
Please.
Oh, come on!
no!
Come on!
I don't
-1.
bad.
6 up. 6 up. You get a 6 up
How
save.
many- is it
It's
4?
only -1. No, 6 up.
Oh, it's only -1. I
Okay,
failed.
now it's 3 damage.
Okay, so
Because he's got +1 from the War Chanta.
3 guys within 9. 2 of them.
2 of them die from that.
So say
Oh,
you.
come on. This is the turn to do it because you have no command points.
Right.
So that's a big deal because that's like, I should have probably killed like 9 to 11 more. So hopefully my 4 damage fists do the job. 3s to hit, re-rolling 1s. Okay, I'll take the 1 miss, but this the 3s of damage without any re-rolls that bothers me. Okay, these it's your -2, 4 damage apiece.
Okay.
Because he's 2 damage base, +1 for the War Chanter, and his mount trait is +1 damage.
So 24.
So 24 wounds. 6 up to ignore the 24 wounds you just took.
I'm sure I have 24 guys within 9.
Oh, not bad, not bad. So 19 die instead.
Well, here we go, dying en masse.
And that's after. Ouch!
I'm gonna go with the Mighty Skull Crushers. I can't get anything else in because of the trees and the edge of the board, so it's gonna be 2 And it's not even the champion.
Yeah, we had this gentleman's agreement apparently between our armies that we don't go too far east.
Yeah, yeah, right.
We will be fighting this line, man. So 2 of them fighting back.
3s to hit. That's not
Hey, not bad. 3s to wound.
3s. A few fails, but...
What do you mean? That's great. No, Rand, I got a +1 save because of the dance.
Dance!
The doctor did.
Doctor Dance.
5 up. Well,
wow.
that didn't matter. And I ignore wounds out of 6. They didn't care.
boo.
They did not care for the dance. 6s to ignore wounds.
Save.
All right, so 5. So that kills 1 and brings another one down to 1 wound. Nice. These savage orc more boys will pile in. We're gonna stay more than 3 inches away from the next group, so only 3 of them are gonna get in.
Is that fear?
Nope, just caution. The more boys are piling in, hitting on 4s, re-rolling 1s. Look at that garbage. 3s to wound. We got 3 wounds with no rend, so I couldn't even kill them if I wanted to. 4s to save,
Yeah.
and you saved them all.
Got a thick hide. Vorgonok will pile in. Stay wholly within 8 of that and attack.
The brutes.
4 attacks because I'm near the banner. 3s to hit with his hack blade. 3s to wound.
It's 4s to wound, actually, so 1 less. No rend. 4 up save. Booyah.
Oh yeah.
D3 +1 with your hack blade? No, your wrath.
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 Hack blade and wrath. I don't
Sure,
know.
whatever.
Huh.
This one's 4s to hit, so you only got 2 of those. 4s to wound.
What a
Booyah!
bad weapons.
My savage orc boar boy maniacs will attack your mighty skull crushers. 17 attacks from their main weapons. Now they get +1 to hit because of the dance. So 3s to hit instead of 4s. Whoa. Okay, see, once again, they cared little for the dance. Like, seriously, they're like, oh, we can do it on our own, okay? Just leave us alone. 3s to wound. Yeah, okay. 3 up saves.
We do.
Look at that. All that for 1 wound. Yeah. 8 tusks and hooves, hitting on 2s. They got +2 right now. Reroll 1s. I think I forgot to reroll 1s before, but I think they all hit anyways. Trees to wound. All right. 6. 3 up. No, 2 more. So 3 wounds in total. So 1 goes down to 2.
And this slaughter priest is gonna pile into there.
Go after the brutes.
Brutes.
4s to hit.
Come on, buddy.
Oh, boy.
Buddy, why?
3s.
Hey.
It's no rend, but 2 damage. 4 up save. I failed it. You see how long that took? 6s to ignore. I ignore 1 of them, so 1 damage.
Huh.
You back here. No, you got the special weapon, so you back here. 1 wound. My Gore Gruntas will go next, and 2 your Blood Hunters, who will punch me in the face as I try to hurt them.
All campaign blood hunters and blood warriors.
Blood Warriors! I'm sorry, just mixed 2 random words that had to do with blood hunting, or crushing.
Nothing in this army has hunting in it.
Nothing?
Nothing.
No Blood Hunters anywhere?
No.
That seems like a missed opportunity. 10 attacks on their Jagged Gore Hackus. Hitting on 2s because they charged. Rerolling 1s.
Woo!
Holy crap! Because I charged.
And yeah, for the trait we have going on. Oh wow.
Oh, still miss with 1.
Using there unless you knocked him over. Were they all hits?
2s are hits.
Oh, 2s are hits.
2s are hits.
That's
2s to
crazy.
wound. Wow. For 2s and 2s. Look at this. Look at this. Okay? 10. I had 10 and I got 6. When it was 2s re-rolling and then 2s, I got 6. -1 rend.
5 up.
Ooh, then
That's
each
3 mortal wounds
6
back
is a
at
mortal
you.
wound,
Yep.
but you did fail
6.
and lose 3.5 guys or 3 guys.
So the 1 kills the leader who will pile in a fight, and then these ones I'm going to put on guys within 9 inches. So actually,
Nice. Only 1 more dies, and he doesn't get to pile in a fight because he's too far away.
right?
But that saved you big time.
They die.
3 mortal wounds, I'll ignore in 6s. Yikes! You just finished off the Gorgrunta.
Jeez.
I'll remove him now, but I still get to attack with his tusks and hooves, which I'll do now. Tusks and hooves hitting on 3s because they charged, re-rolling 1s because they charged. 3s to wound. 5 more. 5 more wounds. 4 up saves now.
And
Another mortal wound, which I ignore on a 6. Oh, I ignored it.
okay.
Then you ignore those ones on 6s. You do not, so 1 more dies at the back, because that's what's the 9 inches. Now the one that died close up can pile in a fight. He was a unit champion.
3s, no re-rolling. 4s, no re-rolling.
Any rend?
Nope.
So 4 up save. Ignore it on 6s.
Oh, jeez, there you go.
I ignore it. Korgraths, all into the brutes.
Yeah.
3s to hit, re-rolling, all but 1. 3s to wound, re-rolling.
Wow.
I think these brutes are gonna die. 5 up saves. which I did okay
Wow,
on.
you're pretty good.
So I take 5 of them, which is 2 damage each. So we got 10 wounds, which I ignore on 6s. Let's get those kitties. 9 wounds. So you just killed 3 of them, which means the last one's going to run automatically. Just FYI.
Unless you
Oh no, there's 5. So 3 of them die. So I guess if I roll, unless I Inspiring Presence on that many guys. Oh no,
You're going to break the coherency.
No, I am not going to break the
Yeah,
coherency.
don't do that.
So he's down to. In the combat phase, he heals a wound because you killed an enemy model, and my Hammathrowa gains an attack and a wound because he killed at least 1 model.
So how many wounds has he suffered? 4?
Yeah. And now for a horrible battle shock phase. I do have a command point. I could have Inspiring Presence, but I sure ain't gonna.
Fair.
Because it's not worth it for 1 brute. That brute lost 4 of his buddies. He's bravery 6, so 1 or a 2, he sticks around. He runs.
Blood tie.
Goodbye. The other brutes are bravery 5 right now because the Korgrath killed at least 1. So it says +1 battle shock. That's essentially the same as -1 bravery. So bravery 5, having lost 3 of their buddies. I'm looking for a 1 or a 2. Got it. They are not running.
Does 1 run?
Over here, I lost 1, bravery 6, but my totem gives me bravery 7, so nobody's running from 1 guy dying.
These guys lost 3 and they're bravery 7.
Your blood hunters?
They're good. The blood warriors.
I know what they're called now. At least right now I do. Now the fun one.
Before.
There are 18 guys left. You're going to lose 15 plus D6. Oh,
What?
1 stays.
1?
Denying you the blood tithe.
That's true. That's true.
But also keeping me locked in combat, if that's what you decide to do.
Oh.
Could always make it. No, I think no matter what, there's going to be somebody within 3 inches of my big guy.
I'm trying to think of who I want to keep. Oh, the sergeant's already both.
And they all run
Except for that one guy.
for Cord. And he's like, hey guys, I got the flag. What do I do with it?
He's the reroll hit roll 1 guy.
End of my turn, I have definitely taken this objective from you, and I still control that one back there, so give me 3 points, bringing the score to 5-3 at the end of battle round uno.
Right?
That was all round 1. Obviously, this is not going to be a long game because we both love to fight in close combat, and we both hit pretty darn hard. Who's going to go first?
That's
Luca?
a good question.
Luca, am I going to get a double turn, Luca?
Nope.
Nope. You win ties.
Not a bad roll, though.
Yeah. So you want me to go next, or you to go next?
I'll take that turn.
Okay, you sure?
Yeah.
It's usually better to get the double turn in turn 2 to 3.
I know.
So you
But
sure you
I
want to
still-
allow me to get the double turn from 2 to 3 rather than 1 to 2?
No.
Wise. Very wise. So Luca has a plan.
It's all
Or a
about
wish.
It's a pipe dream. It's all about killing Hammathrowa right now. It's like I don't want to take. If I don't charge, I take more wounds for my heroes, or they back up. Everything's going in. Yeah, even the shrine. Why not? It's not meant to, but it'll go in.
Hey, it's carried by like ogres or something, right?
They do. Yeah, 2 damage, no rend.
Yay.
Yeah.
So what I've told him, because he wants to like blood boil it to death and he wants to finish it off. If you finish it off with Angroth, then I will give him a free Path to Glory roll, as well as the command trait that he'll get for having won 2 games.
Yeah.
Assuming you still win
I
the game.
think the core rats might have to go in and help him. It all depends on how the hero phase goes.
We'll see.
Vorghanik is going to blood sacrifice.
Himself? Yes. D3 mortal wounds?
Maybe that Marauder. I don't know if I have range.
Is that to be 3 inches?
I can't remember. He reaches over there.
How does he reach that far?
And we get 2 blood tithe points for that one.
Why 2?
Because it kills a unit and I get 1 for blood sacrificing.
Okay.
And killing Frenzy from the other priest. We got it. That's gonna go. Oh, man.
You know who you got to give it to.
Yeah.
What does it give him again?
+1 to hit.
Yeah, he needs it. Doesn't he only hit on 4s or something?
He hits on 3s. And he gets. He rerolls all hit rolls on the charge.
Well, there we're good.
But
2s to hit rerolling.
It'd be really good on the Korgrath, though.
Well, it's up to you.
I'm gonna go with Korgrath.
The one's already in combat?
No, the one's free from combat right now.
Okay.
In the back. And then we're gonna pray from the altar there. We get it. It's actually on a 3, and it's gonna reroll all hit rolls for them. I'll do an Amber Spear in that direction. You know what? He'll do an Amber Spear. That way it hits the brutes. Hooah! We fail.
All right.
Or Wissen's Wild Form. We get it.
This one stops me from charging. If you roll higher than my bravery of
No,
8.
this is Wild Form. This is the +2 to my charge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is
okay.
my only spell, so you might as well try and
Okay, so I might as well stop it then. Maybe. I did not. Who's getting +2 to charge? Korgrath?
in the back.
Okay. Now the blood boils. What do you have to get? 5 up for blood boil?
4 up.
4 up, but you get to reroll with the altar nearby? No.
No!
Still a no.
D3 mortal wounds. So that was on him, sorry. I should have stated, yeah. So, you know, I'll 4 up into him. Oh, it's the other guy. He takes 1
1, which
wound.
ignores on the 6.
Yeah,
Okay,
he does,
you're fine, you're fine.
So no blood boil, and then the other...
Other blood boil? 4 plus?
Yeah.
D6 mortal wounds. 3.
Something.
I ignore him on 6s. I take 2. Down to 13 wounds. Movement phase.
Reavers moving up their 6.
Reavers are awesome, man.
Like,
They're almost as good as Marauders.
Angroth moves his 6 this way. The Blood Secretor Veclor
Bring it on! Says Hammathrowa.
moves 4 over this way. They're stuck.
Yes.
And the Korgrass are going to come on in. So the back of his base is going to end to about there.
As long as you stay 3 inches away from
Oh,
the
that's
brutes.
true. So
You're good. You got +2 charge on you right now.
And they'll go here.
Altar will just move a bit forward, crunching into his barricade. Tossing some bones.
Bone tentacles into the brutes.
Hitting on.
3s! Wounding on 4s. Come on, effective. Yay, something.
Rend.
None.
4 up. Damage.
1.
6 up to ignore.
1!
Got it in the eye.
What the other Korgrass?
He's going to shoot over there because of range into the brutes, and this one's going to shoot into Hammathrowa.
To the brutes.
3s!
And
4s!
1. 4 up. No.
Oh.
Into Hammathrowa.
Hammathrowa. Nice. Nice.
Yeah. He just deflects them. He doesn't even care.
Yeah, you know.
So we're going to the charge phase now. I just want to point out that all your guys are within 12 inches, so anybody who fails to get within 3 inches of an enemy will take D3 mortal wounds. I don't think that'll be a problem for you, but let's see. Reavers need a 3-inch charge.
Bam. Get a 6.
Okay, they're not going to take D3 mortal wounds. Moving in to help finish off these Dragontooths. Next charge.
Hangroth.
Anything but double 1. 8.
Okay.
He's in.
I'm just going to... I assume I'll have enough room. Oh, you know what? He'll go a little
I
further.
want to make some room for your other guys, right? Who's next?
Secretor Veclor! Yes.
11.
Oh, he rolls them big numbies. Boom.
And then the altar?
Sure. Bam.
Yeah, he's in.
Oh my goodness, where do we even grab this?
Don't break it. Don't break it. And the Korgrass have +2 to charge right now, so they should not be able to fail this.
Right.
10 inches.
So I'm gonna go.
Boom, baby. Engaging the brutes as well. I'm gonna use my 1 command point for all-out defense on Hammathrowa, so he's reroll 1s to save.
And I'm gonna end up doing for the Brass Citadel again from
We're both out of command points then.
this Slaughter Priest.
Now the rule is, the only way that I'm gonna give Angroth the Path to Glory free upgrade is if he does the killing blow.
Korgrass gotta light him up though.
Korgrass are gonna try to bring down the wounds.
Yes.
Korgrass hitting on.
2s because of Killing Frenzy. Rerolling.
Killing for jeez, rerolling everything. Not that it mattered there because you get to reroll everything.
Yeah.
Anyways. 3s to wound.
Rerolling everything.
Oh goodness, these are all -1/2 damage. Oh,
it's a
no!
Perfect roll.
Oh no! 4 up saves, rerolling 1. 6s do mortal wounds back to you.
Okay.
Only failed 1 so far.
Oh, come on.
2 mortal wounds to you. Okay, there you go. 4. That's 8 wounds. 8 wounds. You take 2 mortal wounds, by the way.
Okay.
And I ignore these on 6s. Come on, give me a couple. Give me a couple. Couple kitties. 7 wounds. He's down to 6 wounds, which of course puts the Maw Crusher at the lowest bracket because remember, it's wounds suffered, not wounds remaining.
Right.
But Hammathrowa is still fine with his 12 attacks, sitting up high and mighty up there.
I know.
Now, being the good sport I am, I'm not going to just put all my attacks on Angrath because Hammathrowa is not really paying attention to him right now. Now, my Maw Crusher is down to 4 attacks out of his 8. But there's still 3s and 3s, -2, 3 damage right now. No, 4 damage, sorry.
Right.
So I want to kill your totem guy for sure, and I'd love to kill your
I want to charge him. I know.
I know if you did, it's just D3 mortal wounds, right?
Oh, jeez.
I want to kill your Korgrass too, but they've already fought. But taking care of them would be nice. Your altar's less important. I'm going to talk about this off camera. So the Mighty Fists are going to go into the Korgrath. 7 of his attacks will go into your totem, and 5 will go into the Korgrass.
Okay.
Mighty Fist first into the Korgrass, hitting on 3s.
Okay.
3 hit, 3s to wound. See, what did I tell you? Only 2 would get through. 6 up save.
Oh,
And you need to stop. That was 4 damage.
I know.
4 wounds.
So he's down to 2.
Yeah, see, that was a potential 16, and he did 4.
Oh.
And then the 5 attacks from Hammathrowa, hitting on 3s. Poop. Yeah, I had to do perfect from here on in to kill them all. 3s to wound. Yeah, no. -1, so they get a 5 up. And those are 3 damage apiece, so 6 damage. So it kills the one and does 4 damage to the next one. Ah, does something at least. Now let's hopefully kill your totem guy.
No!
3s to hit.
Dang.
Well, 2 of those missed. 3s to wound. So -1, 3 damage apiece. You got a 4-up save.
Oh, he's super dead.
Well, he's got the 6s to ignore it, so that's 9 wounds. You gotta roll a few 6s here to keep him alive. No, he's dead. 7 wounds. It was not really overkill.
Hate losing the banner.
Yes, you lost +1 attack on a bajillion guys.
My whole army.
Yeah.
So these Corvus are going to split their attacks. This one attacking the brutes because he kind of has to, and that one attacking the more boys.
Savage, orc, more boys.
Only 5 now. Another more boys sitting on 3s.
But they reroll, right? Because of the command ability use that hits all of them. 3s to wound?
Oh, yes.
Oh, rerolling.
Yeah.
-1.
-1.
So they just ignored on 6s?
Yep.
So 3 wounds. Oh, they had no rend, so that was my armor save.
No, they do have a rend, but don't you always have a 6-up to ignore damage?
No, that's the old rules.
Oh.
So they did have a rend?
Yeah.
Okay, so I should have done 6 of those, so I failed the first 3. So
you take
5 wounds. So we're going to go up, or kill 2 and wound 1. Attacking the brutes.
3s to hit, rerolling,
So many rerolls.
and
3s to wound reroll. Oh,
-1.
with -1. So I got a 5 up. They're probably dead. Even when I roll that, that's 6 wounds. That's enough to kill the rest of them. 6 up save, or 6 up ignoring, and they're dead. Blood Tithe. I'm going to go with my 2 Gorgrunters. We're going to focus everything into your Reavers, because you have no command points to help them not run. So maybe I'll get lucky and kill enough that a bunch more will run. Start with the Jagged Gorhackus, hitting on 3s. I didn't charge, so I don't get the +1, and I don't re-roll the ones either. Whoa, this is garbage. 3s to wound, -1.
so that's 2 dead.
So 2 dead. So there was 1 more attack from the champion. No, didn't matter. And then the actual mounts, 4s to hit, not bad. 4s to wound. No, okay. 3. 6-up saves against those. So you lost 5 in total. 4 are in range to get the 6-ups.
So
you can do the 4 at the first.
So
And then you can do it 1 more time because 1 survived. So 4 die.
it is these 4 that were in range.
Yeah, they have to be those ones if you're doing it. 2 Mighty Skull Crushers into the Savage Orc Boar Boy Maniacs.
3s to hit.
This is everything, right?
Yep.
No rerolls. 3s to wound.
Oh,
No rend?
No rend.
So I still got my 5-up save.
they don't. Oh, they did!
I made 1. Look, they actually cared about the dance. They were slightly moved by the dance. 6s to ignore. 4 more wounds. Oh, that kills 2 more. So you and the drummer. I'll have my more boys come in. So and I'll start wrapping around this way too. Lots of attacks hitting on 4s. Oh, not bad. Not bad. No, I was wrong. That's pretty bad. Pretty bad.
Is that not average?
Yeah, that's about average. Which
How's
is
that
bad.
bad?
Because average is no good. 5 wounds.
4 up.
Well, 3 more wounds. I'll just put him down 2 wounds though, because he's going to heal 1, so just so we don't forget. The Reavers now into the Gorgrunters. We're saving Angrath's fight against Hammathrowa for last.
Yeah.
Only 7 attacks because they don't have all them buffs. 4s to hit, rerolling 1s because they charge.
Yeah. You remember how you?
Yep,
How much
yep.
fun you make? How much fun you make me for the lack of a banner?
Oh,
look at that.
nothing.
Wow.
Nothing.
Good job.
Now the Blood Hunters. Did I call them? Oh, Blood Warriors. You know what's funny? In my head, I'm like, I was going to say Blood Warriors, but that's the wrong one.
So you know
It's Blood Hunters. Hitting on?
3s, rerolling everything though because of the prayer.
Because they've been prayed for and Korn has listened.
And 4s, no.
Woo! No rend.
No rend.
Yeah, it's awesome. 4 up. 6 to ignore it.
Hey.
Yeah, we got a wound.
And the glaive on 3s. Don't need to
Nice.
reroll. And I classic glaive, 1 rend.
1 rend, any extra damage?
2.
2 damage, so 5 up. 2 damage. 6 is to ignore.
I did
2 damage. 3 damage.
Ooh.
So I guess he doesn't die like I thought he was going to. All we have left are your Altar and Angrath.
Well, the altar.
Angrath, sorry.
Altar's gonna try and.
The Altar's gonna try? He's only got 6 wounds left.
Altar's got no rend. You got all the defense. I just want to see if I can do a couple of damage.
Okay, you might accidentally kill him with the Altar though. That would be embarrassing. Sacrificial daggers.
Hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s because we charge.
I think you're gonna accidentally kill him.
That's fine.
4s to wound.
If at worst he dies, that's okay.
Well, he's gonna die. It's just a question
I
of
mean,
who
he's
gets
not
to
gonna
go.
die. You don't.
3 up. Okay, did nothing.
so far.
But the other thing does 2 damage each with 6 attacks.
Yeah.
I've only got 6 wounds
I
left.
still hit on 4s. You know, reroll.
Yeah,
here we go.
Look at
This
this.
makes me happy.
It does it?
3s to wound. Oh, there we go.
But that's enough to kill him if I roll 3 2s.
Yeah, you're gonna reroll 3 2s right now. Give me like.
1 2, 2 damage, which I ignore on 6s. Nope.
That didn't change anything.
Why didn't it change anything?
I want to do 3 damage.
Why do you do 3 damage with
He
your...
does 3 damage to swing.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
it doesn't actually matter. With a shout, Angroth jumps up and starts swinging his
Oh, you know what he actually might do?
hammer Morning Star?
I forgot.
At what?
Well, nothing crazy.
Okay. What do you hit on? You got some pluses on him. Oh, no, you didn't give the plus to him. did
Yeah,
you?
he's got the +1 to hit, so he's hitting on 2s, rerolling because he charged.
Oh, good thing you got that +1.
Yeah, right. 2s to wound because that's just his thing. No, that was his one. -1 rend.
-1 rend, 3 damage each.
Yep.
I don't know, man. Now, I should point out at the end of the combat phase, he does, on a 2+, does D3 mortal wounds to a monster.
Yes.
So,
or hero, apparently. So it's either.
Oh, monster or hero?
He meets both.
4 up. Rerolling 1s. Rerolling 1s.
Why just keep?
No!
I can't stand that model. I couldn't stand him in his previous state. I thought he was too ridiculous before, and now he drives me nuts.
I actually forgot I had these 2 guys to fight, so
That's true, yeah.
I might be able to finish one off. You never know. Weirder things have happened. We'll start with their choppers and stuff. 4s to hit, 3s to... Yeah! Woo! And then the boars. Yep, 1 hit. And didn't wound.
Wow.
Yeah, that's great. Awesome. End of combat phase, I gained a wound and an attack for killing a model, because I killed a couple models. And on a 2+, you do D3 mortal wounds to me.
You think his swings are done, but they're not.
Oh, 3 mortal wounds. Should I ignore on 6s? No, I am down to 2 wounds.
Oh, 1 attack went through.
You know, that 2 wounds, that's how many I've gained this game.
Yep, I'm aware.
Into the battle shock phase. Reverse.
They lost 4. The bravery currently 7.
All right, they're fine. Yeah, they're good. I lost 2 of my Savage Orc Boar Boy Maniacs, but I am currently bravery 7 with the banner. So if I roll 6, 1 more will run. Yep.
Oh, wow.
Well, there goes the banner, because who cares? You kill 2, and when they kill something, it's +1 battle shock, so their bravery
6 effectively?
6 normally, up to 7, then we'll go back to 6. Lost 2 guys, nobody runs. Hoo-wee! Did you retake this objective? You did not. So you're still holding the other objectives?
Just another 3 points.
So 3 points for you, bringing the score to 8 to 3 at the end of your turn 2 as we go into Big Wah turn 2. Thankfully, he's still alive in order to do some fun stuff. Now at the start of my hero phase, Angroth decides to draw on the powers of Khorne. You've got 7 blood tithe points.
Cost all of them. But
you only needed 4.
For the frenzy, which lets one of my units pile in and fight at the start of any hero phase.
Yeah, so this is a start we should point out, because I have the ability to use Mighty Destroyers, which lets me fight in the hero phase, but it just says in your hero phase. So the start of the hero phase will trump this. Otherwise, if they were both start, I would get to choose the order.
Yes.
And I would beat the crap out of Angroth before he had a chance to do that.
Unless he heroically lived, but he wouldn't.
Yeah, so if somehow you don't do 2 wounds to me, then you're in trouble.
Right.
But you should be able to do it, right? I no longer have all-out defense,
Right.
but you also no longer have reroll 1s to hit.
Right.
So any 1s that you roll right now
But he
are
does
going to
that-
hurt.
He still hits on 2s.
Yeah, he still has the prayer. So 3 attacks, 2s and 2s, -1, 3 damage that I ignore on 6s. But I have a 4-up save against it. You don't look like you're very confident right
Not
now.
at all.
So let's do the first one. 2s to hit. There's a 1. Oh, already down the 2. 2s to wound. Oh, there's another 1. Oh.
Every time. Why? I can't stand bad odds. If he survives, I'll be upset.
Okay.
He should not have survived this. But here I am now.
3 up with a -1 rend.
It's gonna be a 4 too.
No rerolls. I have no way to reroll this die whatsoever. No tricks. Just a straight up 4 up. Oh, you bastards. I'm so sorry. You okay?
I'll survive.
Well, you won't survive. He's gonna die.
It's okay.
You might survive. Started my hero phase on a 4+. I get a command point from my 1 prophet. Still no command point. He, I guess, is not being very prophetic right now. So I am going to... oh, wait, no. The War Doc has to do stuff at the beginning of the hero phase. So we'll do his first. I'm going to do the dance to invigorate. 3+. Ooh. He heals a wound. Heals D3, actually, but whatever. Back to full. That was the Grimdock dance. The Grimdock dance. The Grimdock dance. Now we shall do my free Mighty Destroyer, and he'll put it on himself and fight in the hero phase. The Maw Crusher will put all its attacks in the Korgrath.
Poor Korgrath.
And I've got 13 attacks on him now.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put 7 of those on Angroth. and then the rest on the Korgrath. I've lost my +1 damage, so that's why I'm being a little more... Wait, no, yeah, so I need to put 8 on him. 8 on him, and 5 on him. Mighty Fist into the Korgrath, hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s. This is -2, 3 damage now, not 4. So 6 up. So 6 damage, and that kills the Korgrath.
Oh, Blood Tithe.
Blood Tithe, Blood Tithe, you're back up to 1. Then 8 attacks into Angrath. 3s to hit. No rerolls.
Oh, that's pretty good.
3s to wound. All in. 6 wounds, -1, 2 damage apiece.
5 ups. I'm just gonna roll this.
Did he roll that twice? Oh, he's taken 2 wounds so far. Keep going. What are you doing?
Oh, I got to
roll it twice.
So he is taking 2,
4,
3, 4. He's dead.
He's dead, yeah.
Blood Tithe.
Angrath! No!
He did try. Kind of.
I'm going to chant the +1 damage onto the Ard boys.
Hey.
We'll try to throw wild form on them.
Wild.
I got it. Are you? And then the Prophet is going to try to do Fist of Gork. Needs a 5. He got it with an 8. Didn't get doubles though. Would you like to try to stop that? I choose a unit. Are they within 24? Let me check. Yes, they are. Do you want to stop it?
Yeah, sure.
On a 9?
Bam!
No. I will choose... Yeah, you got no command points for Inspiring Presence, so let's put on them. 16 of them. Each 6 is a mortal wound.
Is that
3 mortal wounds. You're not close enough to the altar to stop those. He's going to Breath of Gorka Morka. Yeah, he gets it. He'll give it to him, which will double his movement and give him fly.
interesting?
And he'll give Brutal Beast Spirits to that one. Or actually, well, let's see what I rolled doubles, which means I get to give it to 2 units.
If I try.
You can try to stop it.
7? No.
Nope.
7.
Yeah, 2 units wholly within 24 that are Bone Splitters.
Nice.
So I'll give it to them for the +1 hit. And I'll give it to him for +1 run charge and hit. And let's not forget, of course, our WA points. I'm currently at 12. I get D6 more from the Mega Boss. So that's 16. I should have actually gotten some more during your turn. I should have gotten 2 more. I had a unit of 10 and him. So that brings me up to 18. 19, 20, 21, 22. Almost at the highest level. So I just gained the next 2 abilities. All my melee weapons get +1 to hit, and they all get +1 to wound.
Yikes.
Yeah, yikes. No, back it up. I didn't get those 2 because it's starting your combat phase that you get them. So but I still have 20. I still get everything. Because I had 22 points, that brings me down to 20, and that still gives me what I wanted. The Savage Orc Borbori Maniac, he's going to move. No, because he could just die. I was going to put him right here to block, but if he's within 12 inches and doesn't charge, then he takes D3 mortal wounds. So no, he's staying. Whoosh! Breath of Gorkamorka. Oh, this is so much fun! Boom, lands right there.
That was anticlimactic. I was going somewhere exciting.
It's only double, all right? If it was triple, I'd go somewhere more exciting. Ard boys are like,
Woo! Here we go. Here are the heavy hitters.
yeah.
Now they are at least.
Well, they're 2s to hit, 2 attacks each, 2s to hit, 2s to wound, -1, 2 damage because of the war chant to make them all happy.
What were they thinking?
Yep.
They're scary.
Forgot one more spell. Let me just back up and do that really quick. He made it. No, it's an 8. It's the bubble of reroll wounds.
Ew.
But it was an 8. He failed. These guys are going to back up a bit so they don't suffer damage for not charging. He's going to dance from a distance and chant from a distance. Ha! Shooting at you. D6 shots. 5. 2s to hit. 3s to wound. The +1 to wound does not affect missile weapons. 4 wounds -1, I want to say.
So 5 up armor then.
Let me check. So yeah, it's 5 up, so
6 to ignore. I take 3.
3 damage. Yes. Now charge phase. He will charge. 6 inches.
Nice.
Ha! Right into your priests. Ard boys. They have +3 to this right now. So yeah, to start, he had +1. So we're up to 12-inch charge. So we're going to go like this. This banner is -1 bravery. So we're going to use that nice large 12 inches to actually maximize our attacks. Whoa, they got stuck in there. I did a charge with a unit of 10 or more, so that's 1 WA point. And in my combat phase, there's a unit of 10 or more within 3 inches. That's a WA point. A unit with and 2 heroes. So 4 more WA points brings me up to 24, which actually unlocks my big WA. Hammathrowa feeling mighty after slaying so many combatants. Seeing Angrath trying to take him, stands up tall on his Maw Crusher, and with 24 WA points, he does the big WA! And Luca is much impressed.
Yeah,
So
I am sad.
So at 24 WA points, it unlocks the big WA command ability. And this is a command ability? Yeah, so it uses my 1 command point.
Oh, it's a command? Oh, that's what it was before, that's right.
Yeah. The WA is always in a command ability.
Sure.
And essentially, it gives my entire army +1 attack, everything that's orcs. But at the end of the phase, I possibly lose a lot of my WA points. I roll a die. On a 1, I lose all of them. 2 to a 5, I lose half of them. And on a 6, I don't lose any. I'm going to roll that right now, but it won't affect this round.
Okay.
Or this phase, but I just want to see, because I just got to know. It's bothering me not knowing. And I also worry that I'm going to forget to roll it at the end, and we'll like play another round, and I'll be like, oh shoot, I didn't have all my... Whatever. Let's just do it now. I lose half, so I go down to 12. We've got to start with Hammathrowa because you have enough attacks to finish off his last 2 wounds, and because he needs to survive this, because he's Hammathrower. And so he's going to put everything into that altar, which should kill it. We'll just do the Mighty Fist first, so 4 attacks plus the 1 from the big wall. Hitting on 2s now. No rerolls. Wounding on 2s. So those all go through. -2, 3 damage apiece.
6 up armor.
Okay, that's 12 damage. Oh, so he just goes and thrashes. Feeling the inspiration.
Dead.
Oh, just barely though.
Actually,
yeah. 9 exactly. Feeling the inspiration from Hammathrowa on his back, he reels up and just crushes the altar.
All right, the Blood Warriors into the Ardboys, ones that can, 2 can't.
2 into the Gorgruntus.
Yeah.
Into the Gorgruntus first.
3s, 3 roll because of the prayer. Still missing. Forced wound. We got 2. No rend.
No rend. 4 up. Yeah, okay.
As soon as the Gorglaive get out of the way, 3s to hit, 3s to wound. This right. Fail. Don't fail. Yeah, oh, always 1. -1.
5 up. How much damage?
2.
I'll put it on a shield guy.
And you also have a 6 up to
So I get 6 up to ignore twice. So 6.
Oh no.
And 6. Kills the 1 shield guy who's down the wound. So that kills the 1 shield. Then the other regular weapons.
3s. Oh wow.
Nice.
Perfect hit. 4s to wound. Perfect wound? No, not quite.
No,
not
nowhere
even
near.
close.
No rend, right?
No rend.
4 up. And then
up rerollable.
we'll put it on the shield. Nope. Shield. Yeah, that guy.
Sure.
The guy back there doesn't have a shield. Let's see how good these art boys really are. They can't really pile in any further because he's engaged with 2 and he's engaged with 2. So there's 2 of them that can't fight. And so we're going to put all these on the Reavers and the rest of them on the Blood Warriors.
It's like the first time in the campaign.
5 games in?
Yeah.
So 18 attacks into your Reavers, hitting on 2s, and thanks to our Realmscape feature, I get to reroll that 1.
Woohoo!
They all hit!
Okay.
Surprise! 2s to wound, no rerolls here.
I'll
Look at all those 1s.
I'll let you have them if you really want them, though.
You just want your guys gone, let's face it. -1 rend.
This was in the
2. No, this is on the Reavers.
Oh, they're all dead then.
No, you get to. Oh, there's no altar.
They have.
So 2 damage apiece. So we're doing 5, 10, 13, 26.
Well,
26
I
wounds.
only had 20 Reavers to begin with, and you killed some, so they're all dead. That's a blood type point, though.
Yay, Blood Tithe. And then into your Blood Warriors, who can punch me back to death.
Huzzah.
2s to hit. Re-rolling. Ooh, look at all those 1s. 1s. Oh, we got 1 miss. Oh! Oh, so underpowered. 2s to wound. What? No 1s.
Witness the balance.
-1, but if you roll 6s, you do mortal wounds back to me. Hey, 2 mortal wounds.
The 5s are good too.
Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4,
They're all
5,
dead.
6.
They're all dead.
And oh no, you got 1 guy alive with 1 wound.
Those are 2 damage each.
Yes. I forgot. I forgot. Holy cow. Remove the Blood Warriors.
They get to fight, so they'll do. They're all.
Okay, yeah, you know what? Let me just roll the mortal wounds you did back to me onto somebody with a shield. 6s to ignore.
And they're
6s to
orcs.
ignore. So that kills 1 and goes on to the next one with a shield. I gotta be careful about that,
I'd
actually.
say him because they're still coherent.
Yeah, they gotta be careful you don't accidentally pull out one and it's gonna break coherency. Now on the Blood Warriors die, they get to fight.
It's the same tax as before.
Yeah. Special weapon to the Ard boys.
Both hit. 3s to wound. Hey, -1.
Okay, 5 up. And these are 2 damage apiece, right?
Yeah.
Well, I will ignore one of them just naturally. And then 6 up.
6s.
6 up. Okay, so that kills the 1 shield guy. I gotta make sure there's a shield guy that won't break
You
coherency.
got a shield here, you got a shield there, you're good.
Okay, so 1 more shield is good. So the other one, he takes a wound. The one was pulled away from there, so we're still coherent and right there. 8 attacks into the Ard boys, hitting on 3s.
Ooh, perfect hit.
Look
Come
at
on,
you.
perfect roll.
You're so-
wow, that's not bad.
You're so OP.
Thank you.
4 up saves. Wow. And I'm only going to kill the 1 shield guy. So 6 up, 6 up. So, oh, he's alive. So we'll put the other one.
On him, yeah.
6 up, 6 up. He dies. So the shield guy dies. 2 guys into the Dragontooth. 3. Look at that. On
look at
death,
that.
they do not bow. Oh,
yes.
Never mind.
1.
4 up,
Noise.
6 up.
Noise.
Oh, no, it's only 1 damage.
It's only, yeah.
So he didn't kill Gorgrand. He got him down to 1 wound though. And now remove the Blood Warriors.
Naturally, they all die.
Sorry, Gorgrass.
Gonna beat up boys.
The more boys.
More
Thank
boys.
you.
Wait, how many? You know what? One Korgrass gonna beat him up.
Try to kill my big boss.
Now we're gonna go to the boys.
Okay, to the boys.
So 3s to hit.
No
That's
rerolls.
not bad.
Goodbye rerolls. Uh-oh.
4.
-1.
Yep.
2 damage each.
Yup.
So you just ignore their armor.
Who needs armor?
6s to ignore. Woo! Saved 1. 3 die. He was already hurt. 1. 2. Drummer, you can. I don't care. 3, and somebody takes a wound. You. My big boss. He's like, you want to cut yourself? I'll cut you for you. You're gonna get super greedy. Try to kill both your priests. 3 attacks and your injured one. 4, because I have 7 attacks now because of the wall. Hitting on 2s. This is the injured one. Rerolling 1s. Wounding on 2s.
Nuts, guys.
But I didn't roll any 2s, so that's what it worked anyways. -1, so 6 up saves.
Bam.
4 wounds.
Well, guess he's dead.
He's dead. That's a
Blood tithe.
blood tithe. And his other 4 attacks into the other priest. 2s to hit. Reroll this 1. So he still didn't roll any 2s. 2s to, I don't know what point I'm trying to make. 2s to wound. Still, look at that. No 2. He would have performed.
Oh, he lives.
He lives. That's 2 damage each, so 4 wounds.
Okay.
You roll 2 6s.
I have no idea.
I'm so disappointed. Look how poorly I'm doing. Now he's got a fun special rule that after he fights, I can pick another Bone Splitters unit within 12 inches, within 3 inches of an enemy to fight. I'll do that. It doesn't really change anything because you already fought with your Korgrass, but it's a fun little thing. So 20 attacks from the 5 of them, hitting on 3s now. They didn't charge. Oh no, I don't get to re-roll. 1/1. 2s to wound.
Yeah, now they look pretty good now.
Oh, look at all those 1s. No rend. 1. No rend, 1 damage. What do you got, 4 up?
Yeah. Ah, you kill one.
That's, what is that? 6?
6
6. So kills the 1, wounds the next one down to 6.
So he'll
But
heal.
he heals 1, so he'll be back up to 7. Skull Crushers get to fight next. 2 of them still. 3s to hit. Come on, kill this boar boy.
3s to wound.
Oh, I totally forgot I had given +1 to hit to my more boys. They were actually 2s to hit. Oh well.
Oh, wait, because the spell had 2 things. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, he would have been 2s to hit as well. I think he was already 2s.
Whatever,
to hit. Yeah.
whatever. 6s.
He's gonna live?
Yeah.
Oh!
6 up save. Yeah, he's got 1 wound left. He's alive! End of the combat phase, I get a wound and an attack. What am I up to now? 14 attacks? I don't know, a lot. Battle shock on your Korgrath.
On 6. Nope.
He's fine, he doesn't run. And I have a battle shock too. I've lost 3 of my Savage Oryx. And they're fine, because you give -1, but the +1 to the banner means I'm fine.
Okay, yeah.
So they'll be 8 bravery right now. I lost 3 of them. Nobody runs. I grabbed the 2 middle objectives, so now I get another 5 points. What's the score?
8-8.
8-8? That's 9-8.
Those were his 9-8.
Okay, 9-8. Correction, it is 8-8
Yeah, that's what
at
I
the
said,
end of
8-8,
battle
yeah.
round 2.
Yeah.
But it said round 3.
Round 3.
Well,
Okay.
you get to go first.
There's still a little bit of hope.
Oh, you're still gonna do it?
So
okay.
this is
You have enough blood tide points to summon.
well, it's not only that, it's the fact that you lived over there and now my guys are tied up, but if he can get his prayer off and boil that blood, 16-inch range, should be in range. It looks like I am. I can kill him, then they're free, and I can summon stuff. So we'll see.
You could summon stuff anyways.
It's true.
But it's like, bringing in 20 bloodletters enough
I think
if your mighty skull crushers are also stuck in combat.
right, I'm gonna try and get them out of combat now.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So I have to do Killing Frenzy on a 4 or more. Rerollable. No,
Nope.
That doesn't go off. And then that's pretty much it.
So blood boil.
Blood Boil on a 4 or more.
No!
I can see there. That's it. That's game right there. Nothing is going right.
You needed them to be freed up.
Yeah, so
20 bloodletters is not going to do everything for you.
I needed to kill him. It didn't work. I'm like, okay, well, there's still things I can do as long as I can kill him in close.
Yeah, because your
combat.
bloodletters were going to be all the way back here.
They'd be somewhere around here.
It was 9 inches away from my guys, so
Yeah,
it would
that's
actually be like more here. So
then
there's
they-
no way to get into him. They might be able to get to the Ard boys, who are still +1
I wouldn't
damage.
have charged them. No, I wouldn't. I would have held back. Unfortunately.
Now my WA is lower now. I don't get the
True.
+1 to hit in the wound
But
because I'm
those-
down to 12.
I would have stocked the 20 bloodletters here, held on, and then they would have charged, and hopefully with all the impact hits, cleared up this side
You would have.
because it's D3. Yeah.
Yeah, 2+ to do D3
Yet
mortal wounds.
another I actually stopped bringing them in the regular match play games because all they've done is disappoint me.
They just get because your opponent's
Yeah.
like, all I got to do is throw a little bit of chaff at them
Exactly.
and just tie them up.
So to be fair, this is only turn 2, so them tied up for 2 turns. As long as they get that one big charge in the game, that's usually pretty good. In this case, I did make the mistake of getting the Blood Secretor in combat. I was too afraid of him taking more wounds, and I wanted to throw as much into your guys as I could. But if I did,
Well, to be fair, you should have killed my guy.
that's not necessarily true. But if I had the Blood Secretor, then Angroth would have had an extra 2 attacks. The once for the frenzy and once for his actual normal attack. So him living kind of sucked, and then him tying them up was like the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, over there on the one side. So the rest of the corn break off
Run,
and flee back and scatter
Yep.
as Hammathrowa and his Ard boys and Savage Oryx, their bone splitters, just go through your camp, ransacking it,
Yep. I mean,
trouncing through.
It's gonna be hard to recover for something like this.
Yeah, we'll see which one of your guys die. So each of these models represents a unit that was totally destroyed. And since you lost, any of them can die.
Right.
So we're going to go through each of them and you're going to roll. And on a 1, that unit is destroyed. So for example, how many Blood Warrior squads do you have in your full army?
My full army has 2.
So if this one died, you'd only ever be able to bring the 1.
Sorry, it's 3. Sorry, it is 3.
Okay, so
Yeah.
because there's possibly going to be a final big game in this whole series. So
Right.
now, mind you won't be down on points in any games because of this.
Right.
It'll just limit your
Limit
selections.
my options.
And you could lose heroes as well.
Losing my heroes would suck.
That's a bigger deal. Or the altar. You've only got 1 altar in your entire army, right?
I only have 1 altar. I only have 2 of them, and I like to send 1 to at least every mission. So
Exactly.
if I lose him, which
That's
is
a big
Veclor,
deal. Well, let's go through. Blood Warrior. Oh.
wow.
Oh, good start.
So I only got 2 squads of Blood Warriors in my Blood.
The huge 40 squad of Marauders. Oh! Well, we saw them once.
Wow. Okay.
Do you only have the 1 squad of Marauders in your whole
I did,
army?
only 1.
Okay, so no more Marauders.
I have
Reavers?
60 Reavers. This is 20 of them. Yep.
What?
Sure.
Okay, just stop, all right?
No. You know what? Veclor. Bye bye. Bye bye.
Different die.
No, give me the
Different
die. Yeah, I can see. I am.
Growth. Okay, he's fine. And the priest. Okay.
Okay.
Altar. Okay, and the Korgrass.
I don't lose the core grass. All right. Still 4 years.
How did you lose the 4 in a row?
I just lost 10, 50, 70 models from my list.
So your forces have been thrashed.
How much is that? That's 200, 300, 300, 440, plus his 120-ish. So I've lost a
500-ish.
520-ish points.
Nasty. So Hammathrowa is ravaged. When your boss is gonna be so mad when he comes back, Vladislav is gonna come back to the camp and be like, "What the crap happened?"
Not going well.
Yeah, and Angroth has to still. At least if Angroth had died,
Right.
then when he comes back, Angroth could be like, "Well, I died at least." It's like no, Angroth is alive, just kind of walking through the massacre of the camp.
Can't get him that command point. I can't get anyone a command point.
Command trait, yeah.
Command trait. Yeah.
You won your first 3 games, and then that's it. Maybe that's it.
I've only lost 2. It's not the worst, but man, they feel crippling.
They've been hard hits. And Hammathrowa. Now I just want to point out, I'm not going to have Hammathrowa keep all of his extra attacks. Even if we had the old rules where it was only heroes, he would have got 2 more.
He would have gotten 2 more permanently.
I'm only going to have him keep 1 of those.
So he's at 4.
Yeah, because I think he gained like 4 this game.
Yeah, you got 1 every battle round.
Yeah, pretty much. No, 2 like each combat phase. Remember, so I think he's gotten 4. So just only have him keep 1, so he'll be up to +4 wounds and attacks. And also, obviously, he's free to move into the Grand Storm Vaults.
Yes.
And so you probably are going to be facing. You will. Not
He's a
probably.
major player.
Yeah, you are going to be facing him again down in the vaults. Who knows which artifacts he will have been given or found by the time you face him again. Or maybe you'll be contending with him for major artifacts. Every time he's on the field, there will be a sense of dread. Hammathrowa.
Veklar's twin's so sad now.
Yeah.
Back in the last one. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can only bring one blood secretor to my games now.
So basically, in every 2 games, you'll only see one of those totems, and those things are key to the Corn Army.
Yes. Without these, the Corn Army does suffer.
A lot less.
Suffers greatly. You know what? I'm so sad because I was so excited to bring these guys. They were so cool. They showed up. They did a lot. You know.
They did pretty well, and then they just.
You know what? They were the defenders anyways. They stayed back, watched the camp, and they didn't do a good job. They got annihilated completely. Wow. Okay. Well, I guess next game will be a little rough. I already have a force dedicated to that game.
Oh yeah, you've got an army or a warband heading down into a vault that seems unguarded.
Yep.
I wonder if we'll play a whole game of it unguarded.
Oh, that'd be great.
You just show up.
I need the win.
You show up like, deploy all your guys. Good job. You get the artifact.
I get a command trait and everything too. That'd be great. Oh wow.
Can you imagine? No, it'll be interesting. So the next game, of course, is in the MiniWarGaming Vault. Go click the link below to go check it out. If you're a Vault member, well, just go watch it right now. If you're not a Vault member, you can click the link, get a free 7-day trial to the MiniWarGaming Vault, and help support us in making videos just like this. Thanks so much for watching. Happy wargaming.